Hi, this is Ram Gopal. Welcome to Bhrugunandi Nordic. Today, we are going to discuss the combination of planets with Saturn and what result we are going to have here. Some yogas, some bad yogas, we can say. Saturn plus Moon plus Ketu. Here, Saturn is actually Shiva and Moon is Parvati and Ketu is here. You see, Moon is actually crescent moon shape, which is worn by Lord Shiva on his head, and Ketu is hair, jata, that is matted hair falling on his shoulders generally. That is Ketu. Ketu is hair, matted hair of Lord Shiva, and Moon is the crescent moon shape on his head, Shiva's head, we can see, and Saturn is Shiva. So this combination Saturn, Moon, Ketu denotes Chandra. Moon is Chandra. So and Mauli. Mauli is here Shiva. Saturn is Shiva. This is called Chandra Maulishwari Yoga. The native cannot settle in his life. He goes to many places for his livelihood, and he is a jack of all trades and master of none. If Jupiter aspects this combination, this dosha will be watered up. This dosha will be nullified. Suppose Jupiter is there, then the native will become Guru also. If Jupiter aspects this combination, then the dosha will be warded off and the native also become a Guru. Saturn is here, Lord Shiva. Okay, that's fine. Moon is crescent moon and Ketu is Jata, that is fine. But when it comes to Saturn, Saturn is work governing planet, Karma Karaka. And Moon is enemy. How it is enemy generally? Moon is actually changes. Anybody having this combination Saturn Moon, definitely the native always change his jobs. He will not be constant. So his jobs, he will not have professional stability. Saturn Moon are together, there will be no professional stability. Always there will be changes. Suppose Jupiter aspects and Sun is there. So you see many government employees generally they will transfer from one place to another place, that will take place. If Jupiter aspects, this dosha will be watered out. And Saturn, Moon and Ketu. Ketu is here always you see it is a planet of detachment. So detachment, sacrifices. Generally, the native always Ketu is a planet of termination or resignation, unemployment. So that's why Saturn is with Ketu. Generally, the native will not get job properly. Always the native will lose his job, or he may be suspended, or he will be terminated, or he will have to resign. Such situations generally arise. So this is Saturn, Moon, and Ketu. There will be no professional stability. We can add here, there will be no professional stability. There will be no professional stability. There will be no professional stability. Okay. But if Jupiter aspects, this dosha will be warded off. Jupiter is here Guru, and Jupiter Saturn actually Dharma Karma Yoga. Again, this dosha will be warded off, and even the native will become Guru because Ketu is here Vedic knowledge and Moon is here traveling. Generally, Guru travels by preaching. This is what happens. Real Guru. When we are talking about Guru, Guru means spiritual Guru, not this school teacher or lecturer. And in the similar ways, Saturn and Ketu are together. Saturn is here, Karma Karaka, work, and Ketu is here, detachment from work. Ketu is a planet of detachment. So the Ketu always detaches you from work when it is associated with Saturn. So Saturn and Ketu, no work. It gives breaks in profession and no settlement in life. It denotes a termination or suspension from jobs. If Jupiter aspects, this dosha will be warded off, no doubt. And at the same time, the native will generally Saturn is karma and Ketu is relief giving professions. So the native will be in professions like, we can say, medicine, law, spirituality, healing related, healing or occult sciences. Our profession, so healing related and occult sciences and medicine, that means doctors, medicine and pharma. So these fields generally the native.
Astrology also?
Yeah, occult science means everything. Occult science means everything. Okay, next, when it comes to Saturn Mars Ketu, this is actually renunciation yoga, sannyasi yoga. It gives Languti yoga. Languti, generally you see, like some people, sannyasis, they wear only line cloth to protect, to cover their private part only. That is called line cloth. That's why this is called line cloth yoga, sannyas yoga. They don't have any desires. Generally, they don't need a house to live in. So they don't need any vehicle to travel. They just go on foot only. And they on foot only. They will go anywhere on foot only. And they won't go by, they won't travel by vehicles. And because they don't have any desire, they will stay in caves or under the shade of the tree. They will take shelter. Okay, so that's why here this is called renunciation yoga, sannyas yoga. And if Jupiter is also conjoined with these planets, the native will become priest or guru. Jupiter is always guru, so that's why if Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Ketu are together, the native will become a guru. And you see some gurus like Shankar Bhagavan, like Vivekananda. Generally, they traveled a lot. They traveled many places and they preached what is our dharma, what our dharma was in those days. So Saturn is here profession, Karaka, and Jupiter is here Gurusthana. Moon is a traveling, and Mercury is a knowledge of here. So Mars and Ketu is here Languti yoga. Mars and Ketu is sannyas yoga. So though they are sannyas, they travel and they spread the what is it called, divinity and divine things. They preach about divine things and spirituality, dharma. They teach. So like Shankar Bhagavan or Vivekananda, they also traveled. You can see these combinations in Shankar Bhagavan and Vivekananda also. And there are some cheating Babas nowadays. We can see like Dera Baba and you see Asharam Babaji. So we have Dera Baba, Asharam Baba, and who is this called? Shiva. So one Tamilian, he went outside. Actually, now he is not in India. Yeah, I will tell his name exactly.
Nityanand.
Nityanand, you are right. Good. Nityanand. So these people generally you see in their horoscopes, they are gurus, no doubt. They have knowledge. You see, don't think that Nityananda is a womanizer or whatever it may be. He may be womanizer, but he has 100% knowledge, no doubt. So without knowledge, they cannot influence people. That is, we have to keep in mind. But they have their own weaknesses. That is regarding women. That is regarding money or wealth, or you say whatever you call it. Okay. So generally, these people, they are gurus, no doubt. But the gurus are what type of gurus? They are interested in moon. Moon is illicit relation. and Venus is here ladies, and Mars and Ketu Langoti Yoga. So they won't get married, but they are interested in all this. So Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Moon, Mars, Ketu, if they have these combinations, this guru cheats people and has illicit relations with women. They will be arrested also, because Mars Ketu is Bandhana Yoga, arrestive yoga also. So in our previous class we have discussed Mars and Ketu imprisonment yoga. That is imprisonment yoga. That's why these people will be imprisoned also. So that's why we have to check the people have these Venus and Moon combination. Venus and Moon illicit relation yoga. This is already we have discussed in our previous class. Venus Moon illicit relation yoga, and Mars Ketu arrest yoga, Bandhana yoga, Sannyas yoga. All. So we can see these combinations in Asharam Baba or Dera Baba or whoever it may be in those horoscopes. And Moon Rahu, this is Chaturtha dosha. Moon Rahu is Chaturtha dosha. And fourth house is of Sukha and happiness of mind. You see, you take 12 houses, 12 house lord. First one is what actually Aries. Who is the lord of Aries? That is Mars. And again, 8th house lord. 8th house lord is also from Aries, Vrichika, Scorpio. And Mars and Rahu, if they are together, Mars and Rahu, the dosha is Pradama dosha. So the health issues. Here the body generally, if Rahu and Mars are together in any horoscope, they are related. The native may meet with the accidents. That is we can predict, because that is the first house. In Bachakra, that is first house. And when it comes to 8th house is, danger, death. So that's why Mars is with Rahu. Generally, we can predict early death or accidental death. Right? And when it comes to second house, that is Venus. And Venus Rahu, second house lord. Second house is Kutumbasthana, Vaksthana, Dhanasthana. And 7th house is wife, Kalatrasthana. So from Aries, who is the lord of second house and 7th house? Venus. So Venus and Rahu are together, then there will be danger to wife. Because Venus is one of the family member in our house. Venus is here the wife, it may be daughter, it may be sister, it may be daughter, it may be daughter-in-law. So family member, and a danger to one of the female folk in our house if Venus is with Rahu. And so some people, you see, after birth, one sister may be born after the birth of this native. So the sister may die, she may have untimely death before marriage. After marriage, Venus will be wife. So that's why after marriage we can predict wife may have untimely death. Rahu is death karaka, death significator. So that's why whatever planet is conjoined with Rahu, we have to check the karakatva of that zodiac sign, particularly the dispositor. We are talking about here the owner of that particular house, second house and 7th house. So here from Aries, we are taking here natural Bachakra, Kalapurusha Kundali only. We are not taking our Kundali, our horoscope. We are not taking our horoscope. We are taking Kalapurusha Kundali. And who is the second lord from Aries? Second lord from Aries is Venus. And 7th house lord from Aries also Venus. So that is Tula. From Aries, Tula is 7th house. 7th house lord is Venus. That's why we are giving the qualities of wife. Venus is wife. Why we are talking Venus is wife? Why we are talking about Venus is money, Venus is house, vehicle and all these karakattvas? Because Venus is second house lord from Aries in natural Bachakra. That's why second house is Dhanasthana. That's why we are giving the Karakatva of money to Venus. And why we are giving here seventh house Lord, as Venus is seventh house Lord, we are giving it actually, that is wife. Venus is wife. So that is the thing here we are counting. And so now second house Lord and seventh house Lord is Venus. So that's why there will be danger to wife or sister or daughter. These things generally happen. Okay. In the similar way, even Sun also. Sun is the Lord of which house? Actually, fifth house from Aries. That is Leo. So that's why that is called Panchama dosha. Pancha, house of Pancha, fifth house. So if Sun is with Rahu, that is Panchama dosha. If Venus is with Rahu, Dvitiya dosha or Saptama dosha, Kalatra dosha. Moon is there, for example. Moon is fourth house Lord from natural, in natural Bachakra from Aries. Aries is the first house and fourth house is here actually. Fourth house is Moon, that is Cancer. So Cancer, Lord of Cancer is actually Moon. So if Moon is with Rahu, so that is called Chaturtha dosha. So now we are talking about Chaturtha dosha. First, let us discuss about Chaturtha dosha. It denotes Chaturtha dosha. Fourth house is actually of Shuka, happiness of mind, and of mother or home or landed properties. Moon means here mother. Moon and Rahu combination means it does not allow full extent of happiness to mother. And actually Moon is mother. Moon is mother. Generally you see, why we are when we are talking about mother, why we are looking at fourth house, tell me? Because fourth house Lord is Moon. So Moon is mother. Even in our Karakatvas, Moon is considered to be mother. Moon is considered to be mother. Why we have given mothership to Moon is because this is the fourth house Lord. Moon is here mother because motherhood, fourth house denotes motherhood and Shuka. So that is mind also, happiness of mind also. And Moon means here mother, and Moon and Rahu combination means it does not allow full extent of happiness to mother. And if Moon and Rahu are together, Moon is not only mother, Moon is our mind also. So Rahu is a planet of hallucination. So our mind will be hallucinated. Rahu is actually cloud. So our mind will be cloudy. We are not be in a situation. We are not in a position to take decisions very fast. So there will be vacillating. So we will be vacillating. So we will not take decisions very fast. Even the situation is also same for mother. Mother of such natives are living in gloom and sadness and severe whimsies, as Rahu means widowhood. Here you have to understand one thing. If Moon is with Rahu, generally there will be danger to mother. At the same time, Rahu has special Karakatva, that is widowhood. So here you see Rahu is widow, Viduva, and Ketu is Saduva. Viduva means without husband. Saduva means with husband. The native will with the husband is Saduva. Mother is Saduva or Viduva. How can we say? Moon is with Ketu, Saduva, and Moon is with Rahu, Viduva. And Moon is with Rahu, generally there will be danger to mother, or there will be danger to her, what is it called, our husband, danger to her husband. That means father, for our father. So because Rahu denotes widowhood, it means harm or danger to mother and her happiness and peace of mind never possible. Moon means mind. So as Moon is mind, Rahu is actually, as we discussed earlier, hallucination. So that's why our mind will be hallucinated. So peace will not be possible. Peace will not be possible. And Rahu affects the mind of mother. So many a time it is found that mother's mind is not working. So generally we can observe in our families, Moon and Rahu are together in the horoscope. His mother will have some mental related psychic problems. In some cases, it is found that such mothers speaking lonely or alone and they have seen long difficulty. And Ketu means here Sadhuva with her husband Sumangali Yoga. And Rahu means widowhood or lost husband. Some mothers are passing their last lap of life in Vaidavi or widowhood. It is also found the grandma, either parent's mother had lost her child in younger age. If Moon and Rahu is in odd signs, then such a lady had lost her son in childhood. So even Moon is our grandmother when it is conjoined with Rahu. It may be father side or mother side, grandmother. So she may also lost one of her child. It may be male or female. That depends on odd signs and even signs. Odd signs are always male and even signs are female signs. Odd signs means you have to count from Aries 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 odd signs. And even signs means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. These are even signs. Suppose Moon is in Leo. Is it, this is fifth house. Is it male or female? Male house. Suppose Moon is with Rahu in Leo, then our grandmother might have lost one child. So at birth. So after birth. So that's why. So we might have missed one, our father sibling or mother sibling might have died. That means our father or mother side siblings might have died. Because the daughter or son of our siblings, our father's siblings are the daughter or son of our grandmother. Okay, is it clear? And
If a moon is in one and Rahu is in 5, then this combination will work or not?
we have to check Moon is in male house or female house. It will work. But male or female, we have to check based on Moon. Moon is in male house or female.
Moon is in Aries and Rahu is in Leo.
Yeah, wherever it may be. Moon is here, male sign. That's why. So maybe uncle. It may be uncle. Our father or mother siblings might have died. Okay.
Okay. And if Rahu is the one house previous from Moon with respect to Moon, then this combination is
second
making
house.
or not?
The second house, not say, a previous house. Suppose Mars, Rahu is in second house of Moon. Then this will take. Because Rahu aspects anti-clockwise.
Okay.
Rahu always anti-clockwise moves.
If a Moon is in Taurus and Rahu is in Aries, then this combination is not formed.
Moon is in Aries.
Moon is in Taurus and Rahu is in Aries.
Yeah, then it will work. Because Rahu anti-clockwise moves. From Taurus, it will move over to Aries. Okay. Anti-clockwise it runs, Rahu. That's why then this combination will be made.
No, I said Moon is in Taurus and Rahu is in Aries.
Yeah, then no. No.
Okay.
It will not be formed. The yoga will not be formed. And okay, now where are we? So next, this is actually Mars, Moon, Rahu in even signs. Then such a person lost her daughter. So the grandma, we are talking about grandma. And Moon means here peace of mind, which is never possible in case of Moon and Rahu or combination or Chaturtha dosha. And so many a time it is found that because of improper decision, the native and mother are suffering long life difficulty. Here Moon is mother and Moon is the mind of the native also. Both mother and the native, both will take wrong decisions. So that's why they will suffer long life difficulties. And their mind will always be cloudy because mind is hallucinated or illusioned. and so they cannot take decisions properly. They can't take decisions properly. And the danger of drowning in water also possible, because moon is water, Rahu is here, vast water. Rahu and moon, vast water. That is a sea. It may be sea or even big river also, and big pond also. It may be pond also, big lake also. So they should escape from drowning in the sea or river, and they may have cold or cough related health problems. And moon means water and Rahu means vast, so it is vast water, that is a sea, samudra. And so the native with this combination must have been born near sea or big well or pond. We can also locate the birthplace where the native was born. So if moon and Rahu are together in the horoscope, you can predict that the native might be born near some lake or pond or any sea or ocean nearby. Nearby the birthplace, there will be some sea, near sea coast. And if moon and Rahu combination is in north directions like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Virgo, Sagittarius, so in these houses, for example, moon and Rahu are posited, then we can say the native will definitely go to foreign countries. It is also called foreign travel yoga. So moon Rahu is foreign travel yoga. Moon Ketu also. Moon is a traveling. Moon is a traveling. So this is foreign travel yoga. Foreign travel yoga. This is foreign travel yoga. If moon is traveling, if moon is conjoined with Rahu, Rahu is actually foreign, and Ketu is also foreign element. So moon is with Rahu or Ketu, the native will go foreign country. Here we are talking about the combination of moon and Rahu. So moon and Rahu is foreign travel. So suppose you happen to see the combination of moon and Rahu, you can predict 4 to 5 points like this. So mother may be psychic related problem. Mother may face, and she will be lonely, and without husband she may get widowhood, or she may be some psychic problem and her mind will not be working properly. She will talk to herself only. So this is one thing. And second thing is the native will not be able to take decisions properly. That's why the native may take wrong decisions. This is the second point. And the third point is grandmother may lose one of her children. That is one thing we can say. That is male or female, depending on the male house or female house, we have to check. And fourth one is accidents. When it comes to moon Rahu, the native will actually may be drawn in water. So water accidents is possible. And the native may die by committing suicide. For committing suicide, there are some other rules also. We are talking about here only poison. Poison will be in liquid form. So moon is actually liquid and Rahu is poison. That's why I'm talking about here. The native may consume some poison to commit suicide. That is also possible. And another thing is the birthplace of the native may be nearby any big pond or river, or actually it will be ocean, sea, because vast water. Moon is here water and Rahu is vast. Vast in here vast water, that is sea. So, and the native will have foreign travel. The fifth point is here, the native will go foreign because moon is traveling, Rahu is foreign. So foreign travel. So like this, so we have to predict moon Rahu combinations. Moon Rahu, mother may not be stable mind, and psychic problem mother may face, and the native will also be not stable in thinking, and he will take he will vacillate to take decisions. And next one is here foreign travel for the native, and grandmother may lose one of her children, and the native may be born near sea or something. Okay. And anyhow, there will be danger to mother. mother life or mother's widowhood. There will be widowhood to mother. And when it comes to Sun Rahu, when it comes to Sun Rahu, Sun Rahu, this is called Panchama dosha. I have introduced you. So how dosha is formed? Rahu is dosha, and you take the planet and its ownership in natural Bachakra. So Sun is here. When you are taking Sun, Sun is fifth house lord. Fifth house generally denotes Santana. Okay. So it denotes Putra Santana. Generally Santana, when we are talking about, we check fifth house. So fifth house is our children house. That's why there will be danger to hear children, but particularly male children, because Sun is here denotes male children. So there will be danger to male children. But we have to check here, Rahu should be in higher degree and Sun is in lower degree, then only this dosha will be formed. Suppose Rahu is in lower degree, Rahu is 5 degrees. Rahu is at 5 degrees and Sun is, for example, at 15 degrees. Then there will be no problem because already Sun crossed. So Rahu cannot harm because Rahu goes, it is at 5 degrees and it will go like 4, 3, 2 and it will go back to another house, back house, not front house. So rear, it will go to rear house, not here, it will not, what we say, precede. It will only go back, only retrograde only. It will move only retrograde motion. So that's why, suppose Sun is in at 5.
It means Rahu will move towards Karkataka and Sun will move towards Gemini.
Yeah, you're right. No, not that house. Why you are taking particular house? Suppose where is Moon, where is Rahu, you have to check.
Suppose, just for example.
Yeah, suppose Sun is in Leo, Sun is in Karkataka, and Rahu is also in Karkataka, and Rahu is in actually at 5 degree, and Sun is in 10 degree, then what will happen? So Rahu will go to Gemini. So by going back like from 5 degree to 0 degree, and it will move over to again 30th degree and 29th degree of Gemini. But Sun will proceed forward. Okay. So that's why there will be no clash here. Suppose Rahu is at 15 degree and Sun is at 5 degree, then Rahu will go back, so 14 degree, 13 degree, like this. It will go to at 15 degree, who is posited there, the Sun. So it will finish Sun. So that's why whenever Sun is in the clutches of Rahu, then there will be danger to male progeny, particularly father. So father will die early. So I will show you one example. Today I have got one client actually, and I have checked her horoscope, and immediately I asked, generally I don't ask anything. First I will predict things and later I will ask questions. So I predicted Sun is with Rahu in the same direction. So I predicted the death of father early in her life. So then she said yes. And moreover, here you see, whenever you observe this, definitely there will be death of either father or mother. You check here, Sun is with Rahu and Moon is with Ketu. One of the parents will die definitely. You remember this fact. Sun is with Rahu and Moon is with Ketu. Or it can be reversed. Sun is with Ketu, Moon is with Rahu. Then also there will be disturbances. One of the parent will die. It may be mother or father. So when it comes to, you see here, Rahu and Sun are together. Rahu and Sun are together. So here father died actually in this case. And Moon and Rahu are together also, the same thing will take place. But it depends on, in Jupiter rounds, who will die first? Is it mother or father? We have to check. That is very important. So here there is a possibility. So if Moon and Rahu are together, it may be mother may die or father may die. So both chances are there, because Rahu is only a planet of danger. Danger to mother is here moon. That is one thing. And widowhood also is there. So that's why we have to check. So suppose Rahu and moon are together and sun and Ketu are together, then we can say the father will die. And suppose sun is not with Ketu and only moon is with Rahu, then you can say the native may die. So I will give you the combinations once again. So you can note down if you want. Suppose Rahu is with sun. Danger to father. Okay. At that time we have to check. Moon is with Ketu or not. Moon is with Ketu or not. Moon is with Ketu or not. Definitely there will be death. Either it may be mother or father. One death will be there. So suppose here only Rahu and sun are there. So definitely you can say father. It is no doubt father. And suppose Rahu and moon are together. Then you have to check. Sun is with Ketu or not, you have to check. That is very important. So then you can say here father will die. Mother will become widow. Mother will become widow. And suppose only Rahu and moon are together, then mother will die. That is the difference. So Rahu is with moon, mother may die or mother may become widow. But mother will die only Rahu moon are together. And mother will become widow if sun plus Ketu are together. If sun plus Ketu are together. Okay, father will die, Rahu is with moon, sun is with Ketu. Only Rahu and moon are together, only mother will die. Mother will die, not father. So in the similar way, Rahu, sun are together, father will die. Okay. Rahu and sun are together, father will die. And at the same time, moon plus Ketu are together, it may be mother or father. It may be anybody. But here in this case, father died. So I asked her, possibility of one of the parents may die. So here father died because Rahu is connected to sun. Okay, got the point. Any doubt? So sun and Rahu are together. This is called Panchama dosha. There will be danger to father. And when sun and Rahu are together, this is Panchama dosha. So there will be danger to children. If Rahu is conjoined with sun, no male progeny. There will be no children at all. There will be no children at all. And if at all the native begets male progeny, the progeny may be short-lived. Male progeny will be short-lived. Suppose sun and Rahu together, even then also if the native gets male progeny, then there will be danger to the native child. Male progeny should be admitted into, so how to avoid this dosha? So the male progeny should be admitted into residential schools or colleges, and we should always keep them away. We should not care them. So we should carelessly, we should leave. Then only they will survive. They should go for adoption or we should give them for adoption. So the male progeny can survive. Then only the male progeny will survive. And if Jupiter aspects sun, this dosha will be warded off. Suppose sun and Rahu are together, Jupiter is aspecting, so there will be no danger to male progeny. But maybe father may get accidental death. That is possible. If Jupiter, what type of death? Then father will get. Rahu is actually here accidental planet. So sun is father. Father may get accidental death. If Jupiter aspects sun, this dosha will be warded off. If Jupiter aspects this combination, the native also may beget more male progeny also. Suppose Jupiter is aspecting sun and Rahu, so the native will get more children, all 2, 3, only male children, more male children than female. It denotes danger to father's life. It denotes untimely death to father. This Panchamadosha will give to rise if Rahu is in higher degree and Sun is in lower degree. This is we have to check. And Venus Mars. Venus Mars is generally animal yoga, lover of animals, generally the people. Exalted Venus is there with Mars. Mars and Venus should be together, connected. And if Venus is exalted, then the native will have cattle like milk giving cattle like cow and buffalo, like that. So we don't call them pets actually. And if Venus is debilitated or conjoined with Mars, so such native may have cats, rabbits, dogs, tortoise, animals. So one example, just I will show you the women whose horoscope we have checked here. So you see here in this horoscope actually Sun is in enemy house. And moreover, Venus. Venus is in enemy house and Venus is with the enemy Sun. That is one thing. And moreover, Venus and Moon both are exchanged here places. So moreover, even when comes to its own house, Ketu is there. So it means Venus becomes weak. That's why these women generally have pets. These women generally have pets. And moreover, she complained that already 3 dogs expired recently, one by one. So she is getting one new pet and it may die. So after death of that pet, she will purchase another, she will bring another dog and it will also like this. So far, 3 dogs died in her house. That is what she told. Because here you see, we are talking about here, Venus is here connected to Mars. Venus is connected to Mars. So Venus has Mars in the second house here. And Venus is with the enemy in enemy house, moon house. And moreover, this it is also connected to Mercury. Mercury is enemy to Mars. So there is fighting here. Mercury and Mars are in successive houses. So there is disturbance here. That's why moreover you see here, Rahu is aspecting Venus. So Rahu is what actually death karaka. That's why all the pets in her house are getting here. All the pets generally die in her house. That is what is happening in her house. So Rahu aspects Venus. So if they have any pets also, and they also will die. That is the thing here we have to consider. And Venus and Mars, this is actually animal yoga, lover of animals. And Venus is exalted or strong. Exalted means here with the strength. It doesn't mean that it should be in Pisces, whether it is in Pisces or not. So it should be strong with friends, not enemies. So it is here, if Venus is conjoined with Ketu and Mercury and Sun, definitely, so Venus is not strong. So if Venus is strong, then there will be cattle. What cattle we are talking here? Buffaloes and cows and these type of goats. But when it comes to pets like rabbits and dogs and tortoise, cats, so these are all actually if Venus is a debilitator. So in the horoscope which I have shown here, actually that is the problem. So here Venus is with enemy Sun and Venus is exchanged with Moon. Moon is also enemy. And when it goes to its own house, Ketu is enemy. So that's why Venus is here 0. So as Venus has Mars in the second house, so this pet yoga, pets, they will generally feed pets in their house. They will be animal lovers. This is generally what happens. So these are generally some bad yogas, we can say. These are some bad yogas. And we can give remedies based on these planets, but Rahu Ketu, we have generally based on our past karma, we should give what is it called? For based on our past karma, if we give remedies, they will work well. So it's my experience. That's why. So just because the native is with the enemy or not, you have to check Rahu and Ketu combinations. So based on Rahu, your Purva Janma curses will be there, and based on Ketu, your present Janma karmas will be there. So to balance your present karma, your past karmas in your present life, you have to offer prayers to whatever. Suppose here you see Ketu is with Saturn. So whoever connected to Ketu, so that planet related, we have to offer prayers. Suppose Saturn is, who is Saturn here? Saturn is actually Shiva, Lord Shiva. So whoever has this combination Saturn and Ketu, so the native should offer prayers to Lord Shiva so that his past karmas will be balanced, and then there will be no dosha. So there will be no termination or suspension. So he will continue his jobs without any hindrances, any interruptions. This is generally what happens. Okay. Now, any questions? Any doubts? Particularly, yeah, this is Sun and Rahu and Sun and Moon. So you should be very careful while predicting. Simply, you can say one thing. If Rahu is with Moon and Sun is with Ketu, or Rahu with Sun and Moon is with Ketu, simply say one of the parents may die. Simply you answer like this, so that definitely they will be surprised. One of the persons, one of the parents might have died, or at least they will have suffered a lot in their life, parents, and one of the parents definitely are suffering from major health problem like cancer or something. Not, it doesn't mean it may not be cancer, but some serious health problem like that. Okay, any queries?
Sir, what will we learn in the further course, in the further stages of this course? Means after these yogas, what are the next stage of this course? Means
Yeah,
after
now
we learn.
we have discussed important yogas actually. Next,
Okay.
education, profession, and after education, profession, we will discuss marriage, children, and siblings, and then health problems, and then we will go to transit Gochara. After Gochara, we will discuss remedies, and then the last topic will be Jupiter round. So then the syllabus will be closed. So next topic we are going to discuss is education and profession. So if we discuss education, we can easily predict profession. That's why we have to check education and profession.
Okay, it means all predictions will go with this combination only.
Yeah, 15937 combinations only. No. Just mute yourself. So there will be no lagna or anything. Purely only based on 15937 combinations.
Okay, sir.
Right. And happy Diwali and tomorrow, and enjoy the festival of lights.